Hello, welcome to the Bullish Money YouTube channel. So I wanted to talk a bit about the new all-time record, both intraday and closing for the Nasdaq index. Obviously the big question is the Nasdaq going to move higher? And I would imagine that over the next few months, probably 3 or 4 months, we will see the index move a little bit higher. But there's also the component of the law of large numbers, meaning that as the index moves higher, mathematically speaking, it becomes much more difficult to exponentially, to move the markets from a magnitude perspective. And what I mean is, back when the Nasdaq was at 3,000 points, it was fairly easy to move the index an additional 500 points. Now at 5,000 points, even if you move the index by an additional 500 points, on a percentage basis, it'll be of a lower magnitude than the index moving 500 points when it was down at 3,000. So it's just a real simple mathematical principle, but as we get higher and higher, it just becomes more difficult to match the momentum from a magnitude, from a percentage basis perspective. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Plus, you have to consider that at 5,000 points, I don't really see much return potential, and I think that's a danger, because when other investors have opportunities that will offer higher yields in different markets, I would say that the Nasdaq really doesn't offer the kind of potential, the kind of growth potential that you would expect from foreign markets. Certainly, the Japanese markets is a big-time competitor to our domestic indices, and I think investors will look at that. The professional traders will see the yields and say, hey, based on many circumstances, we just don't like the potential, the growth potential for the Nasdaq and for domestic opportunities in general. We're going to shift our money elsewhere. And when that happens, I think that on a long-term scale, that's pretty bearish for the Nasdaq index. So it's a little bit of a split opportunity. I would imagine that in the short run, we're going to see the index move higher. Over the long term, I am not so confident in its trajectory.
Stop taking blind swings at the market and instead receive the best stock ideas with the highest probability of success. At Bullish Money, we want to put more cash in your stash using scientific algorithms. No opinions, no interpretations, no nonsense, just straight facts. To get started today, subscribe to the Bullish Money YouTube channel and get actionable stock ideas right to your inbox.